Good morning, my fellow yoga travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. Oh, it's Wednesday, so it's my bad joke day. And as you know, I like to make fun of the Jewish tradition to remind everybody to not take yourself so seriously. And whatever the ethnicity is, there's humor there. So make fun, and even though sometimes you push the edge, but that's what satire and parody is supposed to do, isn't it? Anyway, this rabbi and priest, they're sitting next to each other on the plane. And after a long time or a short time, whatever time it takes in these stories, the priest turns to the rabbi and says, "Rabbi, excuse me, can I ask you a question?" "Sure, anything you want." He says, "Tell me, did you ever break any of the laws that you normally live by?" And the rabbi says, "Well, truth be told, yeah, once I had some pork. I couldn't resist. I know it's not kosher and stuff, but I felt guilty afterwards, but I had the pork." And then there's a silence. And the rabbi turns to the priest and says, "And so tell me, Father, is there anything that you ever did that broke the rules that you normally live by?" The priest says, "Well, truth be told, once I had an affair, and I made love to somebody. I felt really guilty about it, but that's it." And after an awkward silence, the rabbi turns to the priest and says, "Sex is a lot better than pork, huh?" All right, there we go. Now, for my disappointing affirmation friends out there, because I know you hate my toxic positivity, here's your disconfirming affirmation for today. You'll never be alone. All the stupid things that you've ever said and done will always be there to haunt you. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. As for my journal writing friends, I ask you this question to get the juices flowing. Are you in the habit of speaking promptly when you're treated poorly? Or do you let resentment build up and then explode with poisonous words? Learn to speak to it as it happens. Otherwise, you build that magma chamber up and then you get a volcanic explosion that's probably not appropriate and overreaction, right? And one of the great things I learned from my teacher, Mr. Yangar, is I heard him say, "I live a natural life. Nobody would know that I'm a world figure." After class, you watch him, he's sitting there watching the soccer game and stuff like that. And it just reminded me, no matter how hot you think you are in your yoga practice, so what? Something voted me, one survey voted me, one of the 100 most influential teachers in the country. Another survey, the top 10 teachers in the country. Yeah, all I am is the guy who takes out the garbage, picks up the dirt, makes the bed. Get it? I just live a natural life like anybody. Notoriety doesn't really mean anything. It's never the reason why I do yoga or will continue to do yoga. Just take your humble stance. And if you influence in any way people and help them in any way, that's gravy. So continue to live a natural life. Now, one of the things I love from Joseph Campbell is his reminder that all our myths have been institutionalized, as if salvation comes from membership in a certain community. But the real mystery is within. So you got to risk your own personal adventure rather than giving yourself to what somebody else has found. That means the West has a lot of food to offer that isn't just in gadgets. It's about the importance of the individual. And most people, they play the game nose to the grindstone. They model through will and effort to try to make it happen. But what you gain by stopping or losing your humanity isn't worth getting. So when you've tried everything to make it work, when you try to attain perfection, you don't realize that something has to happen by itself. It's called grace. So you got to wait softly and with faith, for that state of openness to come upon you. You can't storm heaven. So I would honestly recommend for all of you to learn to honor your own depth. Keep company with people who've done their own kind of self-examination and who offer themselves as a safe haven for you to be with them. Recognize all followers of the holy, regardless of what form that takes. And seek matches to your own level of intensity and passion. Then you'll feel appreciated, recognized, acknowledged, seen, and give what you get. And always, I like to end with something to remind us about the importance of affirmation and the relationship between our thoughts and how our life turns out. Because if you make decisions, your decisions in time will make you. So here's the real key. First of all, live in a certain state of praise and amazement. For instance, most of the time, almost always, your body works miraculously well. Evidence of its intuitiveness and its adaptational skills. Make for praise at every opportunity, every day. Make sure you remind yourself of that. And then you want to cut out all the red tape from this process? It's kind of simple. You got to feel subjectively as if you're already in the finished state. Not that you may have it in the future, but I already possess it now. It's coming. So be patient, be soft, have faith. Have a great day.